the majority of cargo moves by ocean vessels or ocean FCL. The largest trade lanes being intra-Asia, followed by Asia into the US, otherwise known as eastbound, and then Asia into Europe, otherwise known as Far East westbound. You may have heard different terms being used when talking about these different trade lanes, either east-west, north-south, headhaul, backhaul. Let's focus on the terms headhaul and backhaul. Headhaul is the primary trade lane. So this is the one that the ocean carriers care the most about. This is the one that really drives the decisions in terms of blank sailings, how they're going to set up their fleet, what ports they're going to add. And the reason for that is that this is where they make all their money. This is the dominant trade lane. The backhaul is the return cargo. It's lower paying freight. If we use an example of trade between the United States and Asia, for every one box that goes out, 2.3 come in. This is a huge imbalance. And what ends up happening as a result of this is there's a large amount of competition for the backhaul trade, and you can actually see a rate disparity of anywhere from 5 to 10x what an inbound rate is, depending on the time of the year. The way that carriers treat these backhaul trades is like an empty repositioning. So they don't actually make any money. They actually lose money on every single box. The other interesting dynamic on all this is on the headhaul, you have a lot of finished goods, consumer products, whereas in the backhaul, once again, looking at the United States, the largest commodity is actually waste. In addition to shipping things like foodstuff, agriculture, machinery, and these are all very heavy commodities. So even though you have this imbalance in terms of equipment, what you actually have is much more balanced trade when it comes down to weight. So since ocean carriers are very much global players, they very much look for ocean partners that will help support them on multiple different trade lanes, as well as provide them support on both the backhaul as well as the headhaul trade lanes.